You got questions, I got answers about fitness, nutrition, and mindset. So let's dig into some Q&A. Starting off with question number 1. I like this one. What's better, to meal prep or do an extra workout on Sundays? If you have a limited amount of time, and let's say you're doing 3 workouts out of the week, and you want to add a 4th workout on Sunday, or meal prep. Hands down, meal prep is going to be way better than doing a 4th workout. If you're already covering your bases and doing your workouts, at least 2, upwards of 3 during the week, that 4th or 5th workout will not be as meaningful as meal prepping. So I highly encourage you to take the time that you would normally do for cardio or a bonus workout on Sunday and meal prep. Reason why is that the nutrition is going to help you way more than doing an extra workout will. So highly suggest you take that extra time to meal prep on Sunday instead of doing a bonus workout. It's going to take your results much further. All right, hands down, not even a second question, not even a second guess on that. Meal prep. All right, next up. A lot of people say don't do back squats. I can understand that, but they feel great and I prefer them over the alternatives. Is it okay if I do them? You answered it in the middle there. If back squats feel good, if they don't bother your shoulders, if they don't bother your lower back, your knees and your hips, and you can squat safely with proper form and good depth, back squat. Do them. The reason why people are saying that is because back squats have been a staple in so many programs. A lot of people say, well, if you're not back squatting, you're definitely not getting the most results out of your workout. Well, that's untrue. And there are so many different squat alternatives that back squats don't seem to be as beneficial as they were, let's say, 10, 20 years ago when nearly every single person was doing them, even people that definitely shouldn't be doing back squats. That said, that doesn't mean that back squats are a terrible exercise. They might be inappropriate for you, and they might also be great for somebody else. Personally, I back squat every now and then, but it's not a staple in my program. So if you can back squat safely, properly, and it feels good, back squat. If back squatting doesn't feel good for you, don't do it. Simple as that. Let's go on. When should I weigh myself? That's a really good question. If weight loss is something that you are trying to target, then there's two different ways that I would suggest this. You either weigh in every single day, weigh in daily. Now, this is for a particular type of person that does not allow the weight to affect their mindset. If you step on the scale and you're 1 pound heavier and you cannot mentally deal with that without beating yourself up, without making yourself feel down, without making yourself say that you're a piece of shit because you gained a pound. If you can't do that, then do not weigh in. You need to change your relationship with the scale. Look at it as a number. But weighing in every single day is going to help you out. The alternative to that, because I understand some people are like, wow, that's a lot. You got to weigh in every single day. Weigh in on Mondays and Fridays. Reason why I say Mondays and Fridays is because most people have their shit on lock Monday through Friday. The diet is a little bit more consistent. We're getting our workouts in. From Friday night, once you're done with work and the weekend hits, things change. Maybe we start to drink a little bit more. Maybe we have some different types of foods. And so if we lose some weight during the week, let's find out what did we do during the weekend. So if somebody's trying to lose weight and they say, hey, you know what, I weighed in at 192 on Monday, but then on Friday, I weighed in at 190, so I lost 2 pounds. What happens if they weigh in on the following Monday at 193? Well, that 2 pounds of weight loss was gained because they gained 3 pounds over the weekend. All that shows is, hey, tighten up on the weekends, all right? So those are the 2 times I would say weigh yourself is every single day if you have a positive relationship with the scale, or Mondays and Fridays to become aware of what you're doing over the weekends to see, hey, are the weekends the things that I need to tighten up to improve my weight loss results. All right. Next question. This is a training question. It's a pretty long one too, so bear with me here. When it comes to training to failure, is there any difference between going for more reps or heavier weight failure? And let's see here. All right. Like if rep target is 12, is it better to pick a weight that I can get to 12 and maybe to 15 to crank out more reps to failure? Or is it better to up weights and get to 10 reps and work up to 12? It depends on the goal. If you're going for hypertrophy and muscle gains, I would say you're going to want to keep your reps in the 8 to 12 rep range. So if you could do 12 reps with the weights, you're better off increasing the weight. So if you can do 12 reps, you're like, hey, I could have done 15 reps. Increase the weight to where you can just get 12 reps, or 12 reps is the failure. All right? And you're going to want to train slightly below that so that way you don't overdo yourself. Because we definitely don't want to train to failure every set, every workout, every time. All right? If you're going for strength gains, you're going to want to have between that 4 to 7 rep range. So having lower reps and finding the failure point on those. If you're going for more endurance gains, failure could be 20 plus reps if you're going for more endurance gains. But for muscle building, you're going to want to stay within the 8 to 12 rep range and hit failure within there. If failure takes you over 12 reps or over 15 reps even, increase the weight so you hit that failure point a little bit sooner. All right, last question of the day. I'm finding it difficult to maintain a training schedule. Things are popping up and they are taking away my time of training. What do you suggest I do? Strategize. On Sundays, sit down and be very intentional with your schedule. Put your workouts in the calendar, highlight them red. Make sure that nobody can mess with them. If there are other people that can affect your calendar, whether it is people that you work with, family members, if people can come in and change your calendar and put things on there, you need to keep that sacred and tell them, hey, when the workout is in there, do not put anything that's going to affect this workout. Ideally, you'll treat your workouts with the same level of respect as you would treat other things that are just as important in your life. And if you find yourself consistently creating excuses about why you can't show up and why you have to do other things in your schedule, then I think you really need to reevaluate why. Why are you exercising? Because if you're creating excuses, you're not going to get the results that you're looking for. You need to be more disciplined with your time, and you need to create boundaries around that schedule. And if you're putting your workouts in the evening where other things can pop up, traffic, meetings at work, just whatever it is, I highly suggest you try to shift that and work out in the morning. People that work out in the morning are way more consistent than people that work out in the evenings. Reason why is because you have the ability to set what time you wake up. And if you have the discipline of getting up on first sound, putting your feet to the floor, and getting your ass to the gym before the day starts, before anybody can tell you, I need help with this, you get your workout done and you put yourself first. Now, I know it's tough because, yes, you're going to have to wake up earlier, but you're going to be way more consistent. And I guarantee you, over